Okay, hi, I'm MC Sketchy, and I'm going to present to you a little beat, and I'm going to drop a 16 right to you right now on a beat that I previously beatboxed a while ago. So this is it. Yeah. I'm sinking ink in a pad, scribbling facts from an encyclopedia, blending with the cleverest kids like a chameleon. Copy down the answers while they're listening to the teachers, and dreaming of asking this fit girl out when I leave her then. I paper bullet whistles past my eardrum, fired by the same guys that you want to stay clear from. Cool dudes who wear Nike Air for their school shoes and rob your food like a goofy. Give me that fruit shoot, you loser. Whipping my seat out from underneath me. The peanut butter tie so tight I struggled to breathe for 3 weeks then. The bell screams as my self-esteem diminishes. I timidly pass a note to that girl when the class finishes, but I'm tripped. Shelves collapse, up to my neck in folders. Watching one of the guys put his arms around that girl's shoulders. I shrug him off, just another day at school. Such a fool, I'm a loser man, I wish I was cool. But hi, I would like to introduce to you a very special guest, a very special person. Goes by the name of Ibou, who's working on the album Nobody's Prefect. And we're going to interview him and talk a little bit about what he does and his background.
2, 3, 4.
So, Ibou, tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm Ibou from Senegal. I'm a composer, music producer, piano player. I do play a bit of guitar, a bit of percussion as well. So yeah, that's me.
Okay, fantastic. And what made you decide to work on Nobody's Prefect?
Oh, Nobody's Prefect. Really one of the greatest projects I've ever worked in. The lyrics, I was really, let's say, charmed with the lyrics, the way it was written. It was like watching a movie, basically. I could see all the scenes in my head, and I was saying to myself, it would be really exciting to write the music for those lyrics. It was really the lyrics that really caught me up first time.
Okay, cool. So from the lyrics, the words inspired you, and from there you decided to something you really wanted to work on.
Yeah, definitely. And then when I rehearsed on the actual act, like you rapping on the music, it was all coming through, and it was great. It was really great.
Cool. Thanks.
tell me, with regards to the album as well as your own music career or music journey, have you faced any difficulties or challenges? And if so, how have you managed to kind of overcome them, or who has helped you to overcome them, if that is the case?
Yes, definitely. Because you know, starting to play without keyboard player, without a keyboard,
right,
is a challenge. I didn't have a keyboard when I started. I remember Mustafa Faye wrote a kind of a keyboard on a piece of paper for me to take home, so I could practice on a piece of paper.
Right.
This is how I started.
Yeah.
And then I would walk miles just to find a keyboard. If someone had a keyboard, and I would just walk miles to that guy's house just to have a little practice.
Right.
And sometimes it could be, a friend telling me, yeah, I know this guy, he's got a keyboard. If you tell him you're my friend, it wouldn't be a problem.
Right.
And I would just walk in here, I come on behalf of this guy. He said, you have a keyboard, can I practice a bit?
Yeah.
And sometimes it would be fine, sometimes it would be, no, I'm busy. And I wouldn't be frustrated, I would just understand and go away. So that was at the beginning. Then my auntie sent me a keyboard from the States, which was 4 octaves, and I couldn't believe it. I was really, wow, jumping around, very, very happy. So yeah, that's the kind of challenges. I mean, the toughest one is the lack of instrument.
Yeah,
and,
sure.
I'm not the only one. I know lots of musicians down in Senegal have faced this kind of challenges in their life. Yeah.
It's interesting because it's something that quite a lot of people would take for granted, in a way, the fact that they have access to a keyboard or an instrument of some sort. It seems very easy, especially in this country to kind of do that. But in your case, even just to get an instrument or a keyboard was very, very difficult. So that must have made you want, when you had that keyboard, just to go for it even more and really,
yeah, definitely. Yeah, there were a hunger of playing, because you would walk miles to find a keyboard. Or when I would go into Mustafa Faye's house, he had Fender Rhodes, so also Fender Rhodes. I would go playing on the Fender Rhodes. Yeah. Every time I had the opportunity to play or go to Ibou Faye's house, he had all the modern equipment. I would be like living a dream, just looking at those things. And then he would say to me, come on, just have a go. And then it would feel good.
Sure.
But then when you go out, that's a reality again, and you're like, oh, I don't have a keyboard. And it just grows a hunger inside you. Then when I had my first keyboard, I would say, of course, there was school, and my dad was really square with school, no mess around. And we even had arguments about me playing in the house, but at the end he understood that was my passion. But then I would practice really hours and neglecting my lessons and this kind of thing. And then when I definitely decided I'm gonna go for music and do it for good, I would play up to 12 hours a day, and it would be six days a week, or this kind of thing.
Wow.
And it did happen for years, really.
Following on from that, could you maybe just state one of the biggest challenges with this album as well, in particular, and how you managed to overcome that? Yeah.
But it was all those musicians involved as well, like the violins, the cellos, the trumpet, the lyrics, the backing vocals, guitars, and putting all those instruments together. That was really a big challenge.
Sure.
And then making sure we had a good sound for you to rap in without all those instruments disturbing you was another challenge. It means the arrangement of those instruments. It wasn't just about them playing what we wanted them to play, but then we had afterward to arrange everything in a way like you wouldn't be disturbed and everything would go smooth.
Sure.
Yeah, that's not easy. That's not something easy to do now. It's not easy. That wasn't easy. But at the end, we did.
Got through it. Just. Who supported you the most through your journey through your music career?
I would say straight away my mom. She was my greatest supporter, and she straight away understood that I just wanted to do music. When people would go, "Oh, music is not good. He got to be a drug addict," or this kind of thing, she was just saying, "No, he knows what he's doing. Let him do it."
Right.
I would say my auntie as well, who passed away and who sent me my first keyboard. And then anyone who would come and say to you, "Well done," after a gig, I think it's support as well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
They encourage you to go forward.
Yeah.
And as well, people saying negative things.
Yeah.
I think instead of taking it hard, you just go, "Oh, it will give me courage to go forward."
Yeah.
So I put all in the same baggage. It's support. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Ibou. That's fantastic. So I'd say thank you very much.
My pleasure.
It's been a pleasure working with you.